So this week, Arrested Development Season 4 came out. Good God, it is not very good.
You love that show. You
I
gonna
know,
nag about it?
but here's the thing. I never thought I would be nagging about it, but here's the thing. They took the premise of the show, and they made like the smart writing and the premise of the characters and everything, and they just completely changed it. It's almost like they dumbed it down for the new viewers. So instead of getting the great jokes that are lined up and you have to watch for them, now they're explaining every single joke. So it's almost like a flashback to their earlier season saying, this is when we were funny. And they're just explaining it for people coming onto the show.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It totally sucks. For me, it was like Phantom Menace. It was like, I was super pumped for new Star Wars, and I go in there, I'm like, oh no. Like,
it makes me so happy that I did not do my whole, like, what is it, the marathoning?
Yeah.
Because everybody, I mean, I went on the Xbox Live, I don't know how many times, and I was like half of my Xbox friends
watching Netflix.
Yeah. On Netflix.
And you knew what they were watching.
And I was like, watching Arrested Development seasons 1 through 3. And it wasn't any good. So why? I mean, what in particular did you just...
So I know that the last season of Arrested Development was on in 2006. So I know within that 7 years or whatever, the humor is going to change, and the people writing it are going to develop their taste in humor. So I understand that. However, when you have a show that's loved by so many people, and then you come back after a hiatus, you're going to want to still seem familiar because that's what people learn to love. With this, though, it's an entirely new format. And I understand it's because it's a streaming service. You're watching on Netflix, so they have to change it. You're not going to be going to a commercial break or anything. But it almost throws it off, where it's like it seems like mini movies now. And each episode now is based on one character, as opposed to the old episodes where it's based around the family unit. So now it's just like it seems longer and it's more drawn out. It's not as funny. It really sucks. Granted, I've only seen 2 episodes.
It gets better.
I hope it gets better.
You can keep watching and you can tell me all about it.
Oh, I will. I'll fill you in. That was like a Tobias Fuqua quote right there. If you would have watched the show, you would have got it.
I guess keep that one in.
So, Arrested Development, you seem to have blew yourself prematurely.